Hi everybody, thank you once again for joining me. I think the flu or cold that I seem to have is peaking as I feel like I've been run over by a train. But I took a handful of vitamins, paracetamol, I'm sucking lozenges, and more than that I can't do but ride it out. And ride it out is what I think Netflix is doing. I'm hearing different things from different people, and to be honest, I think we are all speculating as to the terms of Harry and Meghan's contract with Netflix. Regardless of what everyone is saying, I do not think anyone really knows. Is it a 5-year contract or is it a 5 productions contract? Well, I think it is a minimum of 5 productions in 5 years type of contract. So far, we had Harry and Meghan, the 6-part documentary, then Live to Lead, then Heart of Invictus, Polo, and now Love Meghan. Technically, Live to Lead was not their production. They only bought the rights to it. So I think that is why Netflix broke Love Meghan into a season 1 and 2, so that when the time comes for the contract to expire, both sides have fulfilled their contractual obligations and there will be no technical matter preventing them from cancelling or not renewing the contract. I also think that they will do what Ari Emanuel did, and they won't let the world and the media know that the contract was not renewed. They will say something like they will still work with Meghan, but she's no longer contractually bound to sell her work to Netflix, something like that. You just watch. They won't go all out and fully embarrass her. Unless they are very dumb, which I don't think Sarandos, Peters and Reid are, they will not seek a public fight with Meghan, and nor can they afford to carry her because she is losing them money at the moment. According to Forbes, which is more reliable than most, only 526,000 households tuned into Meghan's Love Meghan show over a period of 5 days. This is barely a quarter of the tune-ins for the Harry and Meghan show, which saw 2.1 million households tune in over the same period. Her Rotten Tomatoes are now at 33% and the rating on IMDb is now 2.8 out of 10, which is bad. Disastrously bad. I listened to some guy talking about the positives of the show the other day, and yes, it was beautifully shot, and with all the pastel colors, they clearly tried to create this calm vibe. And then Meghan enters the picture and opens her mouth. Anyway, a Netflix insider admitted to Mail Online that, and I quote, "It is not a runaway success." Well, my dear, that is an understatement if I ever heard one. No matter what, it just does not make any business and financial sense for Netflix to enter into a new contract with Meghan. Netflix also made it clear that they have not yet renewed the Harcourt contract, which I think, if I remember correctly, they only signed later in 2020, so there are still a few months left. And then, as if bad ratings are not enough, a celebrity chef, I think he's a Michelin chef to be correct, or to be specific. Anyway, he just got death threats after criticizing Meghan's show. Jameson Stocks told the Post that he started receiving death threats and nasty messages after he called Love Meghan terrible on GB News. Well, I did not see that episode of GB News, so I specifically went and watched. At no time did Stocks really attack Meghan personally. He basically gave his opinion by saying the music was too slow, it was quite lethargic and difficult to watch. He said he thinks she should go back to acting as she's quite a good actress. Well, I even disagree with him there, but that is why it's called opinion. Anyway, he said people should stick to what they do best. Yes, my dear friends, for that the poor man got hundreds and hundreds of hateful messages. He told the Post that his comments were not personal and that he has no interest in bringing Meghan down. He just did not like the show, and that was it. He said it wouldn't matter whether it was Gordon Ramsay or Donald Duck. He just did not like the program. Well, now that's the Sussex squad for you. Meghan's fans and friends and those she never speaks out against. It really is truly disgusting. I mean, who do they think they are? I do not think there is a single person alive and who talks about Meghan regularly who has not as yet had some kind of run-in with Squaddy. The easiest way to get rid of them, I learned, is to just ignore them. They don't like that, but eventually they become so frustrated that they just go away. However, I guess if and when you are a relatively famous person, it is easier to find out where you live and work. So maybe Jameson Stocks should be a little more careful and inform the police. With such nastiness, divisiveness, and terribly emotional responses, I think it would be far better to cancel Miss Meghan Markle sooner rather than later. These disgusting actions by some of Meghan's followers are no longer funny either, and in order to cancel them, one will have to cancel their goddess, their leader, and that is, of course, Meghan Markle. Okay, guys, I'm really feeling like a piece of jerky which was chewed and spat out. It could be due to the change in season or whatever, some maybe mineral or vitamin shortage. I've not been eating very well lately, so maybe that contributed to this tiredness. Anyway, it happens. I've been very busy, so one tends not to take care of yourself when you're that busy. So maybe my body is telling me to rest for a day or two while the virus works itself out of my system. Okay, no more moaning. God willing, I'll be back tomorrow, revived and with more energy. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.